Welcome to This Week This Morning, the weekly video that gets you up to speed on the week's most important developments for your business and your taxes. Okay, we've got a lot of moving parts going on in the regulatory landscape, from federal and state taxes to stimulus packages, so we wanted to get you caught up on where things stand currently. In terms of federal taxes, there are two key runoff elections in Georgia that will happen on January 5th, which will determine who has control of the Senate. If Republicans win one or both of those runoffs, then they will control the Senate, which means we would likely have a relatively stable tax code for 2021. If Republicans don't win, we could easily see some major tax changes happen next year. The general consensus is that at least one Republican will win, but anything can happen. Our general recommendation is that if you can pay the tax this year without jumping up tax brackets, go ahead and do it, because all we can count on is that taxes will be going up in the future. We just don't know when until after 2020 is over. When it comes to state income taxes, there's a push by many states to increase taxes on the upper middle class and wealthy to help close budget deficits worsened by the pandemic. On a positive note, California's Proposition 15, which would have increased property taxes for many businesses, was defeated. Also, a proposal to move Illinois to a graduated tax rate system from a flat tax system was also defeated. On a negative note, however, Arizona passed Proposition 208, which adds a 3.5% tax on income over $250K. Obviously, there are too many states to cover for our purposes here, but you'd be wise to Google the results of the different propositions your own state voted on recently to make sure that you're not blindsided come tax time. When it comes to stimulus, it's looking more and more likely that no comprehensive stimulus package will be passed before the lame duck session ends in January. This is because Democrats are holding strong to their $2.4 trillion package, and Republicans are nowhere near acquiescing to that. The outcome of the Georgia runoffs mentioned earlier will be very important when it comes to stimulus. Democrat control would likely result in the passing of the Dems bill, whereas Republican control likely results in a pared down version of that same bill. So, what's a business owner to do in such uncertain times? Talk to your CPA, of course. Before you make tax planning and business planning decisions, you got to run the numbers. Dark Horse CPAs combine financial savvy with legislative insight to make sure you have the best information possible. See you next week.